Have you ever felt a gentle stirring? Something so subtle, it's almost imperceptible, yet undeniably present, like the universe is holding its breath just for you. Perhaps lately, you've found yourself drawn to moments of quiet reflection, a deep yearning for peace amidst the everyday noise. If you resonate with the energy of Taurus, whether it's your sun sign, moon, or Venus, perhaps you've already sensed something extraordinary on the horizon. Here at the Inner Secrets, we delve into the subtle currents that shape our lives, the unseen forces that guide us toward our truest selves. And today, we're tuning into a particularly potent cosmic alignment that's stirring in the ethers, especially for you, dear Taurus souls. Before we dive deeper, I'm genuinely curious. Have you felt this shift, this sense of anticipation? Right now, in the comments below, tell me, I am Taurus, and I am ready to receive my miracle. Let's begin this journey together, acknowledging the magic that's already at play. Now, let's talk about April 15th. This isn't about fairy tales or empty promises. This is about a remarkable convergence, a cosmic dance between the stars and the very essence of who you are. Imagine for a moment that the sky isn't just a vast expanse above us, but a mirror reflecting back our deepest potential, our unfolding destiny. April 15th is shaping up to be one of those reflective moments. You see, on this date, Venus, the mystical ruler of Taurus, the planet of love, beauty, harmony, and earthly values, will form a powerful connection with what astrologers call the soul axis, also known as the evolutionary axis. Think of it as the energetic backbone of our spiritual journey, the path of growth and evolution for each and every soul. And when Venus, in all her Taurian glory of beauty and stability, touches this axis, well, that's when things get truly interesting. What unfolds then isn't for everyone. This isn't a mass event, a universal broadcast. It's a personalized invitation, an energetic corridor opening specifically for souls like yours, those who cherish stability, those who seek beauty in simple things, those who build their lives on a solid foundation. You know who you are. You're the one who's felt the weight of the world, yet still held on to faith in goodness. And here's the incredible part. This miracle, this unfolding potential, isn't something you need to chase or force. It's not about striving for some external ideal of success. It's about something far more profound. It's about simply being you, believing in the inherent worthiness you possess, opening your heart just a little wider, and trusting that the universe, in its infinite wisdom, is already arranging the pieces perfectly calibrated for your soul's unique journey. I'm not here as some all-knowing guru perched on a mountaintop. I'm here as a fellow traveler on this path of inner discovery, someone who, like you, has spent years listening to the whispers of the cosmos, observing the gentle guidance of the new moon, feeling the subtle shifts in energy. I've seen firsthand how the universe communicates with those who take the time to truly listen. Today, let's sit together as companions and explore what this April 15th turning point truly means for Taurus. We won't get lost in abstract theories. Instead, we'll delve into the why behind this moment. Why are these specific energies converging now? Why are these blessings poised to rain down like life-giving water in a parched desert? And most importantly, how can you, the deeply grounded and sensual Taurus, truly receive these gifts, not just with your heart, but with your clear, discerning mind as well? If something within you is resonating with this, if the mention of April 15th sparks even a flicker of recognition, please take a moment right now and declare it. In the comments, Simply write, "I am Taurus, and I am ready to receive my miracle." Because sometimes a sincere affirmation, a heartfelt declaration, is all it takes to gently nudge open the door to the universe's abundant flow. So, what will truly happen after April 15th? Why is this date being whispered about as a sacred call, especially for Taurus? Let's journey onward together and uncover the answers step by step, layer by layer. In the moments following April 15th, a transformation, quiet yet profoundly powerful, will begin to unfold. This isn't just another fleeting astrological transit, this is a deep dive into the soul. This rare alignment of Venus, the planet of unconditional love and appreciation for beauty, with the evolutionary axis in the astrological chart, is poised to awaken the very core of the Taurus soul in ways you may have never experienced before. Think of it as an emotional resurrection, a gentle rising from the depths. What has been buried beneath layers of silence, perhaps even self-doubt, is now surfacing, not as a ghost from the past, but as a clear, resonant call to return to your authentic self. For the world at large, April 15th might just be the start of a new week. But for you, Taurus, it holds the potential to be a pivotal turning point within a sacred cycle. A time when your innate senses sharpen, when your heart begins to vibrate with signals, with frequencies that your logical mind can't quite articulate, but your soul instantly understands. But why Taurus? What makes this energy so specifically attuned to you? It's because you, dear Taurus, are the ones who have silently endured, who have quietly placed your faith in the goodness of life, even amidst the darkest storms. You possess an emotional depth, a capacity for appreciation that allows you to perceive what others simply cannot see. The universe doesn't choose randomly. The universe chooses the souls who are grounded enough to build beauty from the earth, to understand the unspoken language of the senses. And you, bearing the Taurus sign, are undeniably one of them. You might be noticing these subtle shifts already, perhaps through strange, vivid dreams that linger in your waking thoughts, maybe a persistent sense that someone, somewhere, is thinking of you. Uncanny coincidences, those little winks from the universe, happening just a little more frequently than usual, or simply a profound stillness settling over you. Not loneliness, but a deep, abiding peace. These are all signals, gentle nudges indicating that a gateway is opening. But stepping through it or remaining on the threshold is ultimately your choice. You can continue as you have been, retreating, being cautious, sacrificing your own needs, hesitant to ask for anything for yourself. Or you can choose to believe again, to believe that you too deserve to be loved, to be heard, to be fully seen and received without having to constantly prove your worth. And that very belief, my friend, is the key. It's the gentle turning of the lock that unlocks the miracle. So, if you're feeling this subtle movement stirring within, please don't dismiss it. Don't brush it aside as mere fancy or wishful thinking. It's a signal, a loving reminder from the universe that it's time to return to your most authentic self, to shed the barriers, release the defenses, and step forward as a complete Taurus. Gentle, yes, but profoundly strong from within. And because of this alignment, after April 15th, 3 distinct streams of energy will converge, simultaneously flowing directly toward you if you are ready to receive them. These won't arrive as flashy, superficial gifts. They will come as a deep, irreversible transformation, reshaping you from the inside out. and each stream carries a sacred message, a unique blessing tailored for your soul's evolution. Let's now gently delve into the first of these streams: stability. Stability, the very thing Taurus yearns for with such depth, yet often the arena where you face challenges to security and certainty. Stability for a Taurus is never a simple, surface-level concept. It's not just about financial or material stability, it's emotional, spiritual, and energetic stability too. But after April 15th, as Venus, the planet of harmony and values, moves into this potent alignment with the soul axis, you'll begin to feel something entirely different. A delicate, profound, gentle stability energy. Not a rigid, constricting stability, but a firm foundation beneath you, allowing you the freedom to explore and grow. This is stability that comes from within, an inner sense of security that doesn't depend on external fluctuations. It allows you to feel safe in your own skin, in your own innate sensitivity and strength. It's the realization that you are a solid resource, a steadfast mountain in your own life. This stability doesn't come to restrict you, to trap you in a safe framework. It comes to liberate you from anxieties, fears of lack, of uncertainty. Liberate you so you can truly enjoy the sensual pleasures of life, so you can build beautiful and meaningful things on the solid ground you create. And perhaps this stability is closer than you imagine. Maybe after April 15th, an unexpected opportunity, a new resource, or even just a subtle shift in perception will awaken your capacity to create inner stability in a way you never believed possible. So, if in recent days you felt a longing for stability, a desire to build a solid foundation for the future, please don't ignore it. Don't rush to silence it with the fears and echoes of past insecurities, because this time, things could be profoundly different. Stability isn't coming to bind you, it's coming to empower you so you can live a fuller, more meaningful life. In the comments below, share this: I crave stability, and I am ready to build a solid foundation for my life. Let's create a space of shared experience and resonance. Because if you have ever felt that deep longing for stability, you know that miracles are closer than we often realize. And if stability is the first flame gently awakening your heart, then the next stream of energy flowing towards you will feel like a refreshing rain of blessings pouring into an area you may have overlooked for too long. Sensual abundance and the joy of experiencing life's pleasures. From April 15th onwards, as Jupiter, the planet of luck, opportunity, and expansive growth, illuminates Taurus, you will step into a powerful cycle. The capacity to enjoy sensual pleasures, to appreciate the beauty of the material world, and to immerse yourself in wonderful sensory experiences will be amplified. But this time, on a deeper level, with genuine appreciation and gratitude. This isn't mere coincidence. This is the universe's subtle, yet deliberate way of rewarding you. For you, the one who has always cherished the good things in life, who has found joy in simple pleasures, who has nurtured your senses with beauty and harmony. You've sown more than you realize, dear Taurus, and now it's harvest time. But don't expect a sudden, dramatic, overnight transformation. Change will arrive more like a steady, nourishing current. It might begin with a small moment, an unexpected experience, an appreciation for the beauty around you that you previously overlooked. Perhaps the fragrance of a flower, the taste of a delicious meal, the softness of a fabric, the melodious sound of music. The question is, do you still believe enough in your ability to enjoy the good things in life? For Taurus, joy and sensual abundance aren't frivolous or superficial. They are an essential part of your being. You don't chase fleeting pleasures. You don't seek shallow gratification. You cherish deep, meaningful sensory experiences that nourish your soul. And the universe hasn't forgotten you. The universe remembers. The universe remembers all the moments you paused to admire the beauty of the world, all the times you immersed yourself in wonderful sensory experiences, all the times you shared your joy and abundance with others. Now, as Jupiter shines its light, a gateway to sensual abundance and the joy of experiencing life will begin to open specifically for you. It might manifest as an unexpected gift, a special sensory experience, an opportunity to immerse yourself in beauty and harmony. And it might also be a more internal shift, an expansion of your capacity to sense and appreciate beauty, a deeper connection with the material world and the pleasures it offers. Not because you've become greater, but because you've simply stopped doubting the value of enjoying life. So, if lately you've felt left behind, if you've ever asked yourself, is it even worth it to live a full life and enjoy the good things? Then I want you to hear this deeply in your heart. You, dear Taurus, have always given appreciation and gratitude for life. And now, the universe will return it to you in ways you may have never even dreamed possible. This isn't about reward and punishment. It's about natural consequence. It's the organic outcome of appreciation and gratitude sown in fertile soil. Even if it takes time to sprout, appreciation and gratitude are never naive. They are the soul's most sustainable investment. And you, Taurus, you are living proof of that. Let your heart open, not just to stability, but to sensual abundance, to the joys and richness you have always gifted to others, now being lovingly sent back to you by the universe. And when stability has begun to take root, when sensual abundance has started to flow, the greatest gift of all will slowly, gently begin to appear. Not on the outside, in the material world, but from deep within your own soul. It is the profound liberation from the invisible shackles you've carried for far too many years. We now step into the third stream of energy, where perhaps the most transformative miracle awaits revelation. After April 15th, the North Node, the axis of soul evolution, begins to move through the deeply emotional inner realm of Taurus. This is a rare and significant moment, occurring only every many years. It's a chance for you to gently look back at all the things that have held you back, no longer bound by past mistakes, old, limiting memories, or the shadowy images that used to startle you in your dreams. Everything now feels as if it's being brought into the light, not to be judged, not to be criticized, but to be understood, finally acknowledged, and lovingly released. You no longer need to brace yourself to be strong in the way the world dictates. You no longer need to hide your sadness, pretend to be perpetually fine, or wear that mask of false peace. From this moment forward, you are allowed to be gentle with yourself. And understand this deeply. True gentleness is not weakness. It's a new form of strength. The strength of someone who has walked through storms and no longer needs to fight themselves. Perhaps you've forgiven others, time and time again, but have never truly forgiven yourself. Perhaps you've reassured others that everything will be okay, yet deep down, never fully believed that reassurance was meant for you too. And now is the moment when you can gently place your hand on your own chest, close your eyes, and softly say to yourself, I am enough. I don't have to strive anymore, because we don't truly grow by overcoming everything alone. We grow when we learn to trust, to allow others to support us, to lift us when we need it. We grow when we dare to cry, not from weakness, but because we finally allow ourselves to be real, authentic, vulnerable. For Taurus, this is the most sacred gift, not because you need a multitude of external things to be happy, but because you've lived for too long in constraint, in self-criticism, in trying so hard to meet external expectations that perhaps sometimes you've forgotten that you also need to be accepted and loved unconditionally. The universe knows this, and after April 15th, you will begin to feel a very strange yet undeniably real sensation, inner peace. Not because everything outside is suddenly perfect, magically fixed, but because inside you, inside your own being, is no longer a land of turmoil, of self-judgment, of relentless striving. You no longer live solely in the past. You no longer have to keep paying for mistakes already learned from, already integrated. You've learned, you've grown, and now it's simply time to live. Share with me and with the universe one thing you are letting go of, or something you deeply wish to heal after April 15th. It could be just one word, a simple feeling. Because who knows? That single word, that acknowledged feeling, might just be the key to open the gate you've been searching for. Because after all, what you are looking for, that inner peace, that sense of wholeness, might not be out there at all. It lies within you. The deep, gentle Taurus, who is slowly, beautifully learning how to walk through life with true peace in their heart. And when these three streams of energy, stability, sensual abundance, and inner peace, converge within you, miracles are no longer just a possibility, a distant dream. They become a living flow, constantly refreshing your entire journey, preparing you for an even greater leap forward into your soul's true potential. And now, let's move into the next part, where I'll share some clear signs that you are indeed one of the souls the universe has specifically chosen to receive this miracle after April 15th. Because miracles, powerful as they are, don't always arrive with thunderous pronouncements or flashing lights. They often arrive with a very quiet feeling, but a feeling that, once you recognize it, simply cannot be ignored. If you are a Taurus, or carry significant Taurus energy within you, then you may already be feeling these first signals. They are not always clear, definitive, like a prophetic dream or a divine declaration. They are often more like soft whispers. Only those who live slowly, who live deeply, who are attuned to the nuances of their inner world, can truly recognize them. Maybe you start seeing the numbers 2 or 5 repeating in unexpected places, on the clock, on license plates, on a random receipt, and you don't consciously know why they catch your attention so strongly, but somewhere deep inside, you just know it's a sign. Maybe you dream of lush gardens, fertile fields, or beautiful and solid objects. Dreams that may not have clear storylines, but that leave an indescribably deep feeling, a very real feeling, as if you've just returned from a nurturing and peaceful place. Maybe you feel a sudden urge to beautify your living space, rearrange your furniture, decorate your home with lovely items. You crave harmony. You desire comfort. Not because you're sad or withdrawing, but because your heart is instinctively preparing for something that's drawing near. Or perhaps simply listening to music, a particular song, a familiar scent, a beautiful scene in nature, suddenly brings you a profound sense of peace and tranquility, seemingly out of nowhere. No one has touched you, no one has hurt you, but your heart is simply opening wider. These things might seem small, almost meaningless to the rational mind, but to a Taurus soul attuned to the language of the universe. This is how communication often happens. No grand pronouncements, no booming voices needed. Only your stillness is required, only your willingness to feel. And perhaps you are in the midst of significant changes in your life right now. An ending, a goodbye, an unexpected turning point. But instead of panicking, instead of falling into fear, you feel calmer than ever before. Because somewhere deep inside, you know that you are being rearranged, gently guided to prepare for something better, something more aligned with your soul's true path. When your soul is truly ready, the universe will whisper, as long as you are willing to listen. So don't rush past the little details of your day. Don't dismiss the gentle emotion that creeps into your heart at sunset. Don't ignore that warm feeling when someone says something seemingly random, yet somehow leaves you speechless. These are all signs, and if you're feeling like, I'm no longer who I was, even a month ago, then congratulations, dear friend. You are already on a profound journey of unfolding. If you've recognized any of these signs, please leave a comment. I've listened, and I'm ready to receive. Because the moment you affirm your readiness, the universe will send you the next signal, right on time, perfectly orchestrated. And once you know, deep in your heart, that you are the chosen one, the soul that has arrived at precisely the right moment, then the next crucial step is how to prepare, how to truly receive this miracle deeply, completely, without missing a single drop of its transformative power. We'll now move into the next section, where I'll share specific, practical steps to open your heart, cleanse your living space, and synchronize your energy with the miracle that is gently unfolding after April 15th. If you've noticed the signs, if your heart has begun to stir with a sense of anticipation for something you can't quite name, then don't hesitate. Because miracles, even the most sacred ones, still need an open door to enter. And that door is you, your heart, your space, your mindset, the energy you radiate each day. So, starting after April 15th, or even today, if you feel truly ready, begin preparing. Not in a rushed, pressured way, but as if you are lovingly preparing to welcome a precious guest. And that guest is a brighter, deeper, happier version of yourself. First, cleanse your living space. But don't just mechanically wipe surfaces. Observe what you're holding on to. Unnecessary items, old clothes, mementos from people who are no longer a positive presence in your life. Every time you consciously let go of an old item, you are releasing an old layer of energy that may have been subtly holding you back. And when you create space, physical, energetic, emotional, the universe knows exactly what to fill it with. Ask yourself honestly, for each item, do I still need to keep this? Does this truly serve my highest good now? Each item you release is a new space created for fresh, vibrant energy to enter. Next, cleanse your digital world. Delete those messages you never intended to reply to. Unfollow the accounts that consistently make you feel small, inadequate, or hurt. Clear out your overflowing inbox. Change your phone wallpaper to something inspiring. Update your ringtone if it feels stagnant. Let every pixel on your screens reflect the person you are becoming, not the person you once tried to forget or hide. Once your outer environment is in order, It's time to return inward. Choose a quiet moment in your day, perhaps early morning or a peaceful afternoon, to sit down and write. Ask yourself, what am I truly inviting into my life? What do I truly need at the soul level? Not what you think you should need, according to external pressures or societal expectations. Don't write out of habit. Don't write as if you're answering the universe in an interview. Write as if you're speaking directly, intimately, to your own soul. You can start with a powerful affirmation. I allow miracles to enter my life. I am worthy of stability, sensual abundance, and inner peace. Read that line every morning. Stand in front of a mirror, look deeply into your own eyes, and say it as a promise, not to the universe out there, but to your own precious heart within. And finally, remember to make space for joy. Don't turn your healing journey into a rigid, overly serious plan. Listen to a song that makes you smile and move. Wear that outfit you've been keeping hidden for a special occasion. Today is special. Brew yourself a nice cup of tea. Savor every sip. Write a few lines of heartfelt thanks to yourself for having come this far, for not giving up, for being ready. Because April 15th is only the beginning. The true miracle doesn't lie in the date itself. It lies in your decision to live differently from that moment on. And if you feel something shifting deeply within you as you hear these words, please leave a comment. I am preparing to become the best version of myself. Because sometimes the universe is just waiting for your conscious confirmation. And then everything begins to unfold faster, more beautifully than you ever thought possible. After all the preparations, after all the energies converge, after April 15th, you might be waiting for some grand external event to suddenly erupt into your life. But remember this, inner circle: the true miracle is rarely what happens on the outside. It's the quiet change within. But a change so strong, so profound, that it has the power to make the entire world you live in feel completely different. Maybe you won't wake up to $1 million email. Maybe your soulmate won't magically knock on your door that very morning, but you will feel lighter, more open, more grounded in your own being. You'll gradually stop tormenting yourself over the past. Stop endlessly comparing yourself to others. Stop constantly asking, "Do I even deserve this?" And start living as if the answer is a resounding, joyful yes. That is your new beginning. You will find yourself more decisive when facing opportunities, gentler with yourself and with the things in your life that are not yet perfect, more steadfast on the path that is uniquely yours, even if it looks like no one else's. And the most wonderful thing is, you will begin to naturally attract people, circumstances, and opportunities that align with your most authentic self. Without trying, without forcing, without constantly adjusting yourself to fit in. Because when you heal, you don't just change yourself, you change the very frequency you emit. And from that subtle shift, everything that comes to you begins to transform. April 15th is not the destination, it is the prologue. A gentle knock from the universe, inviting you to step onto a new journey. A journey where you get to live with a lighter heart, a clearer mind, and a soul no longer afraid of its own light. And I believe deeply that this will not be the last time you hear this message. Because once you've stepped onto this path, the path of awakening, healing, and joyful rebirth, you won't want to go back. You will naturally want to keep going deeper, wider, lighter, expanding into the fullness of who you are meant to be. And if you feel that resonance in your heart, please leave a final affirmation for yourself. As a promise to your own soul, I welcome my new journey with an open heart and shining eyes. Know that you are not walking alone. You are being lovingly guided by the universe. And beside you are countless other souls who are also awakening, also embracing their own transformative journeys. And ahead is a life never lived before, but always deeply meant for you. I'll see you again in the beautiful moments after April 15th, where you no longer live just to survive, but truly begin to live for joy, for love, and because you finally know you are ready to receive all the good things this soul has ever dreamed of. And if you are still listening all the way until now, perhaps you've also felt it. That April 15th is no longer just a random number, but a gentle calling from the universe, awakening the deepest part within you, the part that always stubbornly believes in the light, even after walking through so much darkness. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart, not just for taking the time to listen, but for having the courage to face yourself, the bravery to believe I deserve a miracle. And I sincerely hope that after this time together, you not only continue your journey with a clearer light, but also walk with a heart that is lighter, softer, and stronger than ever before. If your heart feels moved by this message about April 15th, please click like on this video. That's your beautiful way of telling the universe, I heard the signal and I am ready. If you want to continue receiving messages crafted just for your Taurus soul journey, click subscribe to the Inner Secrets channel. Because I truly believe this will be a space where you find not only information, but genuine connection, deep empathy, and ongoing awakening. And if you know someone who has also quietly carried beautiful dreams, who has also felt a little lost in this sometimes overwhelming world, please share this video with them. Because who knows, maybe they too are waiting for a sign. And you could be the bridge that brings that miracle to them. I'll see you in the next messages as we continue this awakening journey together. And don't ever forget, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, whatever you're feeling, the universe is still whispering something gentle and beautiful about you. Listen closely and keep going, because the miracle is already on its way.